Hello guys, kumusta kayo? How are you all? I'm just going to start with it. You must have heard of it. The second and third case of monkeypox in the Philippines. Both of these cases have recent travel history to countries with confirmed cases. So it's still outside source. So the second case was from a 34 years old who was tested yesterday, August 18, and is currently under home isolation. Contact tracing is ongoing, while the third case is a 29-year-old person who tested positive today for monkeypox. 17 close contacts identified and details being verified as close contact tracing is ongoing. I wonder if they're related. I wonder if they're together. And I wonder if these 17 close contacts include people who sat beside this person on the airplane. Oh my goodness. Remember before the Bureau of Quarantine once mentioned that if they find a monkeypox case that they would go through contact tracing, and that may include people who sat with close to the person at the airplane, that it could be possible. That could be disastrous. Imagine you're having a good time with your vacation and you get contacted by the Bureau of Quarantine because you're a close contact for monkeypox. Horrible. I hope it's not. Yeah, I hope itong 17 it's not travelers. Anyways, the Department of Health, the Bureau of Quarantine, is on watch for people with symptoms, so fever, rashes. We already know. Inbound travelers could be asked to roll their sleeves. They will undergo airport temperature checks. Efforts are ongoing to check for symptoms of rashes. While about borders or changing of protocols, don't worry guys, as the Department of Health officer in charge, Maria Rosario Vergeri said before, closing of borders is still not needed. Even the WHO has classified monkeypox as a low to moderate risk. Therefore, we do not need to close borders. Trade does not have to stop. And no country in the world has closed their borders because of monkeypox. I don't know, for some countries in Africa maybe, but everywhere else, wala naman. They haven't closed their borders. The Department of Tourism is confident with the measures that we have in place. So I don't really think, guys, that you should worry at the moment. The protocol is still the same. If you're fully vaccinated, no quarantine. According to the Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Prasco, rest assured that the Philippine government continues to ensure that minimum public health and safety standards are in place. Coupled with the precautionary measures, our guests can safely enjoy any of our 7,641 islands even in the time of the COVID-19 pandemic and the spread of monkeypox. To those well, who are sexually adventurous po, who are having multiple partners, especially our sisters and brothers and sisters in the LGBT community, the Department of Health recommends everybody to avoid skin-to-skin contact with suspected cases, people with rashes or open wounds, keeping your hands clean, wearing a face mask. No, just be aware lang. That's about monkeypox, guys. The only news really is that 3 cases. We have our second and third cases. While people still ask me about unvaccinated foreigners, I have no news to you except that there are some of you unvaccinated foreigners who have entered our country through Cebu. Just yesterday, Antoinette, a girlfriend of a foreigner, messaged me, "Hello po, my boyfriend is at quarantine hotel in Cebu now today, his 5th day of quarantine. Yes, he's not vaccinated. He flew with Singapore Airlines." Most unvaccinated foreigners who report that they have successfully entered the Philippines through Cebu flew with Singapore Airlines. Still, I cannot give 100% assurance that if you fly now, you would be allowed, but it seems like Singapore Airlines would be the best choice for unvaccinated foreign tourists who would like to enter the Philippines through Cebu. Don't go to Manila or other airports, just Cebu. If you are an unvaccinated foreigner and you want to travel now, there's a risk, but if you want to do it, These are the things that you need to prepare: a One Health Pass barcode, a negative test result, pre-book quarantine hotel for 5 nights. Remember, there is a list to that. You cannot choose any hotel. It has to be accredited for quarantine. So I have this, there's a list by Cebu Airport. Wait there. Our internet is slow. Here's a list of quarantine hotels. It has the name, the address, the email, the contact number, the website, including the rates. So well done, Cebu, for collecting this info. I have this on my description box, guys, if you want to check it out. While airlines that fly to Cebu I get asked this question a lot. There's plenty. There's T-Way, there's Turkish Airlines, PAL, Air Busan, Scoot Airlines, Singapore Airlines, EVA Air. By the way, EVA Air is fine for layover. Flights are still going on there, and if you have a layover in Taiwan, there is no requirements po. No need for PCR for layover in EVA Air. While in Taiwan pala. There's Qatar Airways. Oh, but I think it was 2 weeks ago, a foreigner messaged me that he was denied boarding for being unvaccinated to Qatar Airways. So I wouldn't recommend Qatar Airways, guys. There's Emirates, Cathay Pacific. No, also, if you are unvaccinated, don't choose Cathay. Jeju Air, Cebu Pac, Jin Air, Korean Air. Also, I've heard unvaccinated foreigner used Korean Air before. That's about unvaccinated foreigners. Now, I just want to answer this question again because it's still being asked a lot of times. Miss Jen, pwede na po ba mag-travel to the Philippines after having booster shot 1 week before traveling? Yes, yes, yes. Again, booster shot po is recognized. You only need one booster shot and there's no waiting time required. So if you got booster today, you travel tomorrow, it is recognized regardless of the date it was administered. Kahit pa kahapon ka lang nakatanggap ng booster, recognized na po yan. Hindi mo na kailangan ng testing or PCR or antigen. Basta may booster ka. So that's all about it for today, guys. AirAsia also announced they have resumed Malaysia to Cebu flights. So guys, if you want, ayan, AirAsia, Malaysia to Cebu direct flight. Recently, Katiklan, oh no way, Clark also added flights to Boracay. Yan, if you want to fly to Boracay from Clark. So, Philippine travel is thriving. Filipinos are traveling. Don't worry so much about monkeypox and monkeypox right now. It's our third case, and so far they are not from the Philippines. They are outside the country. I will let you know if there's any changes. For now, really, it's still the same, guys. It's still the same. So, for those who are flying soon, stay put lang po kayo. One Health Pass is still required. Yun lang. God bless you all po. I hope this information I have shared is meaningful. And I'll see you with another travel update. God bless you all and stay safe. Bye.